I can't wait to go to America for the first time. And I'm actually kind of happy that I haven't been before because then I can make, videos and it'll be actually my first impressions of America and my I'll get to kind of experience it with you guys most likely, which is amazing. But today we are going to be watching 10 Things I Love About America, Immigrant's Perspective. So let's see what this video is about. I'm excited to see what she likes about America, and most likely these are things that I'm going to like too. Let's see.
USA, 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 USA. I always wanted to be in a USA chant because they're always in wrestling.
Wait, I didn't even notice she's wearing like
Hey guys.
the shirt and everything. Yep. she's not an immigrant anymore. She's American, clearly.
It's Katie from the K Show blog here, and today, in the spirit of the 4th of July weekend, I'm coming to you with 10 things I love about America. And that might seem weird because I know a lot of people, even some Americans, love to hate America. I think people judge it way too harshly, in my opinion, and with a rosy-colored view of other countries at times. But I obviously don't hate it. I made the incredibly expensive and time-consuming and stressful decision to immigrate there. So I think once you've made that decision and gone through that process and done all the immigration stuff, you probably just appreciate things a little differently. And so this is from an immigrant perspective of things I love about America. Some might surprise you, but let's get into it. It's mostly just funny anyway. So number one, free refills on drinks. Do you know what happens in America? You go to a restaurant, you sit down, you order a soft drink, Diet Coke in my case. Sometimes if I'm feeling fancy, like a Diet Coke with lime. And then once you finish it, they just bring you another for free. Isn't that the coolest? It's something I still love, like the free refills, I still get a kick out of it, and I've been here for 7 years, so.
Oh, she's already been there for 7 years, so she knows. But I mean, free refills on soda drinks would be so awesome because here, a lot of the times they also give you like the smaller bottles of Coca-Cola to save money, and they'll cost you a lot of money. And then if you want a refill, you'll have to pay for another one. So, you usually would just order one or or just drink water, which you have to pay for as well. So
It doesn't get old, but the first time it happened to me, I was at a restaurant and the waitress just saw my empty cup. She went and got a new Diet Coke or whatever and just took my empty cup, replaced it with a full one. And I instinctively was like, no, 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 no. I ain't paying for another drink. I didn't order that. And she explained that it was free, and it's just been the coolest since then. But it was a bit of a shock at first because I'm pretty tight with money, so one drink is enough. And this happens for your soft drinks, but also your basic drinks like your coffees, your teas, your hot chocolates, things like that. Don't expect a free Mai Tai once you guzzle yours. It's not for those fancy drinks, but your basic stuff, you can just drink as much as you want for free. And there's a very cool thing about dining in America. Number two, Denny's. Denny's. It's the greatest place on earth if you ask me.
I have never heard of Denny's. What is it? Is it like a Target? We don't have Targets neither, or Costco's, or any type of, that type of store. At least in Spain. What is Denny's? That sounds like a cafe or something.
So damn good. Do my eyes just roll over black like a shark before it eats a seal? Because that's how I feel about Denny's. I'm the shark, Denny's is a seal. Is that a compliment? I don't know, but I feel like I love Denny's. You got your all-day breakfast, your ginormous meals for $8, brownies, becado burgers, seasoned fries, just everything. And it's just like in the movies when Americans go to the diner just for a coffee or whatever. It's just like that. It's so cool. I think it's cool because it reminds me of the movies, and it was also the first place I ever went for food on my first ever time in America. So it's a sentimental value thing, but I still love it. And I had to go to America last year for a quick trip. And the first thing I did was go to Denny's. I drove from the airport to the nearest Denny's, and it was still as good as ever. P.S. Denny's, if you want to sponsor me in some way, if I can be a Denny's ambassador, I'm already in. Sign me up. Number three, unnecessarily big trucks. Now you just need to know this if we're ever hanging out, because
I've never heard of Denny's. I've heard of Chipotle, Hooters. Denny's. Is it Denny's or Danny's? Sounds good though.
As ever. Yes, Denny's, if you want to sponsor me in some way, if I can be a Denny's ambassador, like, I'm already in. Sign me up. Number 3, unnecessarily big trucks. Now, you just need to know this if we're ever hanging out, because I guarantee that if we see a big truck, and we will, because America, I'm gonna say, oh wow, that's a big truck, every single time. I can't help it. It's like a reflex I can't control, and I still do it, like, even though I've been there for so long now. They're just so big. Like, who needs a truck that big? Nobody. They're so impractical. Unless it's
I love big cars too, so I would probably love that. I wish I could have a truck here as well. I would love to have like, you know, or like a off-road vehicle with like big wheels that makes you feel like you're flying when you're driving. I think that's like the coolest thing ever. But I've never drove one. And you barely see them here, so but it would be super cool. Like a G-Wagon or something. I know that's very typical, but still I just think that they're super cool.
like Christmas time and the parking's crazy because you're going to the mall and you need to like drive over other cars and squash them like a monster truck just to make your own car parking spot. Like, that's the only time a ginormous truck will ever come in handy. But as impractical as they are, they're still super cool. Number 4, variety and diversity. Now, some people, and I'm looking at you Europeans because you're the worst for this, but get so smug about how Americans don't travel outside their country as much. But when your country is that huge and there's that much diversity between cities and states in terms of cultures, lifestyles, accents, cuisines, everything.
See, this is one of the things that before starting this channel, I also was like, because I heard that Americans don't really travel like outside their country. And for me, that was also like, what? Like, what do you mean? Like, you just stay in the same country for forever. But now that I understand how big the states are and that you have literally everything in America, like, you have every type of climate, every type of city, every type of everything. Like, you have everything. It makes way more sense why you wouldn't have to travel, or why you wouldn't travel, because you it's just you know, if you want to change scenery, you just drive to another state and it's a whole nother country basically.
Why would you? You could spend a lifetime exploring America. Like, there's just so much to see and so much that's different from each other, even though it's in the one country. And that's something I really love about America. It's just how much difference there is and how there's something for everyone there. Number 5, confidence. This is another thing that I think sometimes people shit on Americans for because of their confidence slash arrogance maybe, but it's kind of a cool thing for me because I come from Australia and we are home of the tall poppy syndrome. If you don't know what the tall poppy syndrome is, just very quickly, it's like the people are the poppies, and we want to keep all the poppies at exactly the same level. The second somebody gets too successful, or you know, gets a little bit bigger than the other poppies, we are the first to cut them right down and keep everyone the same. And we do it to ourselves as well, the way we talk. You know, if somebody gives someone a compliment, Australian reaction is always to like dismiss that compliment in some way, like, oh hey, your kid's really cute. Yeah, but he was being a brat yesterday. You know, like, it's some way to dismiss it. So we don't really fall into that overconfident way. And that's cool in its own way, right? Because Australians are very laid back, they're easygoing, easy to get along with, they're pretty chill, and that's a really cool thing about us. But it can be hard because it feels like you don't get to be proud of your achievements, or you know, just like acknowledge that you did something good sometimes. And
No, but she's being so real. That happens in Finland as well. Like, if someone, for example, comes up to me and is like, "Oh, you look so pretty today," it's kind of like, "Oh, well, yeah, you know, it's you know, I mean, I just got my hair done, so that's probably why." And you know, or if you have an achievement, like, you know, you get a very high paying job, like, I don't know, something like you've studied hard for something, usually people would be like, "Oh, I'm so happy that you got that," or "Your job is so cool." And then you say something like, "Oh, well, yeah, but you know, it's a lot of work," or so, yeah, okay.
Honestly, I would have never even noticed it if I didn't move to America because that was just normal for me and that's all I knew. So, like, that's all it was. But Americans, like, they do one good thing and they're okay with telling you. They'll be like, hey, I just ran 5K. And then the other person's like, hey, good on you. Like, it's just, the culture is more like that drive to succeed and that pushing each other. And I really like that. And
That's awesome. I could like that could never happen here, honestly. If I was, for example, doing super good, I could never go and like tell people because that would be seen like super arrogant. Like, oh, you're doing good. Like, why are you telling me that? You know, or at least I feel like that. You know, it's like definitely not. Um, you know, you can't really boast about stuff. But that sounds like very nice, like a very good environment to grow in.
um, yeah, it's just one cool thing about the culture that I think maybe other people don't notice, but it's a really cool thing. So Americans, keep that confidence going. It's cool. Number 6, accents. Yo, bro, what you up to? I just hit some gnarly waves. It's pretty rad. Hey, yo, my guy, maybe we go grab a slice of pizza. Howdy, y'all. I'm from Texas. You don't happen to have an avocado by any chance, do you?
Oh, I love that. The you can like she, she fits the accents with the sentences. Oh, the howdy y'all, I'm from Texas was the best one.
Yeah, might go out and catch me a gator. Probably enough said that accents in America are so cool, all of them, all the time. It embarrasses my husband how much I still compliment people on their accents and like get excited to hear it. So they're all cool all the time. Americans, keep talking to me. Number 7, customer service. I would say I'm fairly well traveled and I think American customer service is the best in the world. And some people will say like, yeah, but it's only because they're working for a commission or working for tips. And you know what? Like, I don't care. As a customer, for my customer experience, I don't care how you get paid. I don't care what your motivation is. I just want a good business interaction. I want to be able to buy whatever I want to buy and solve whatever problem I have, and you just do your job and be nice. And however they're motivated, Americans do that well. Just general pleasantries, helpfulness, and do your job. Like, if I go to a restaurant in America or if I'm making a call to a bank or like somewhere to fix something, they always do a good job, you know? And maybe I noticed that especially because I lived in Italy for 4 years and like, God, so many times here it's like you just trying to be a customer and buy something. They act like you're burdening their entire day, and I've had all the eye rolls and all the like trash talking to other employees, and it's just like, it's your job, man. Like, just do your job. But Americans, like, you walk into a store, you call someone, whatever. It's always, hey, how you doing today? How can I help you? That urge to help and get your money, really. Money talks. And people act like that's a bad thing. But when you're the customer, it's a good thing because their willingness to help makes it easier for you. Number 8.
No, this is something that I notice in Spain as well. Usually, I don't know why, but people who don't live in Spain say that Spanish people are so nice and you know like very just kind, but I feel the same way a little bit about customer service. It also depends on what type of like places you go to, but you know, a lot of the times it doesn't feel like they're being very, you know, mm, servicial. It doesn't seem like the customer service is very good, but I think it's also because of the culture. Because here, like everybody's kind of like family when you live here, so you just go to the store and like, give me that, and you know, they're just like meh. So, you know, it doesn't feel like, you know, you don't walk into a store and they're like, hi, how can I help you? If it's not like some like really luxury store.
8, Uber convenience. Everything's convenient all the time. Having to get out of your car to get a coffee, so 1990, so old. You can go through drive-through. You can go through a drive-through chemist to get medicine, like drive-through
I
ATMs,
wish.
drive-through everything. And order something online, same day shipping. Need to go to Target at 11 p.m. It's open 24 hours. Like, everything is convenient all the time, and it just makes life so simple
Really? Is Target open 24/7? That's awesome.
and so easy, and I like that too. Number 9, everything's bigger. Go into a shopping center, it's not just like a shopping center, it's a shopping ecosystem. Those things should have their own zip codes, they're huge. Go into a grocery store, there's so many aisles and so much stuff. Like, just everything is bigger. Go to a sporting event, so over the top, like so over the top. You want to get any food or any drink, it's always bigger. Like, the portions are out of this world. Even like a small at a drive-through in America is like your medium to large. Everything is just like bigger and more over the top. It's just on a bigger scale, and that's kind of another cool thing. Last one, number 10, you can FPOS any amount. Can I let you in on a secret? I've FPOSed $1 in America. And that still seems crazy, but you know what? Nobody bats an eye. It's just okay. You can just FPOS $1 in America. It's the land of the free, baby. You can just swipey swipe, and nobody cares. You don't have to worry about that minimum spend. And it just goes back to that convenience again, but it's just so nice because you don't always have cash on you, and sometimes you just want like $3 coffee, and you don't want to have to like buy that blueberry muffin or whatever it is just to hit that minimum spend amount, even though you didn't even want the blueberry muffin in the first place. So it's just like more convenient. If I want a $3 coffee, I don't have $3 cash on me, swipe. All right.
That's also something that we Europeans get told all the time. Like, in America, everything's bigger. Um, and I, like, at least judging by the videos that I've seen from there and everything that I've seen from there, seems like it.
That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this fun little look at America through the eyes of an immigrant. If you did like it, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment, because all that really helps. Like, more people see the video and it helps my stats. So if you just leave a comment, maybe what's your favorite thing in America? Or what's the one thing of mine that surprised you the most? Maybe it's something you didn't think about. But hope you enjoyed this video. If you are American, have a great 4th of July weekend. Hopefully you have a safe one, maybe a social distance one, but have a good weekend, and I will see you next time.
Bye. That was such a nice video to watch. Oh, that makes me want to go there so bad. Also, like, I don't know why, but like the whole image that I have of America now is just like that it's like super chill, kind of like very unjudging, even though a lot of people could like say it's the other way around, especially with like politics and stuff like that. You know, it's a bit divided, but like generally I just feel like it feels very home, like, you know. So I'm really excited to visit it one day, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video with me. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.